I wanted to state this before I watched the episode, and it's very unfortunate, and it couldn't be helped because Tumblr, and I have to go on Tumblr because that's my life. And I saw a spoiler, and it's a fairly big spoiler, I think. Would you say? Yeah. Okay, it's probably like the biggest spoiler that was spoiled for me. Was that, spoiler alert, Aaron is the one, not Levi, who turns into a Titan. And I'm, like, I knew that there was something turning into a Titan, I just didn't know who. And I still don't know when it happens or how it happens or any of those details. I just know that it happens at some point. And yeah, so on to the next episode.
Alright, so computer's right below us.
His eyes get bigger every episode. Oh no.
They're probably both dead.
Oh no. They're such a cute couple though.
Notable in the little, they just had a blurb about the various shells that they use in the cannon. A notable actual medieval weapon was to have 2 cannonballs tied with a chain. So when you fired it, it would just be a giant, like, swinging thing that could slice through formations very effectively. Seems doubtful that they wouldn't have thought to invent this here, so I blame that on the failure of writers to think of this. Ta-da! Onwards.
Is he just the morale booster of the group?
Apparently.
The one who always gives speeches. There's no need to panic. You should panic!
See, the biggest concern I have here is when the fuck happens when they tangle each other. Because they know it's going to happen. With so many cords flying around, they're bound to tangle each other.
You don't understand, okay?
Look at all the Titans. Who's cute? Not. Well, there's our first death.
Oh, that scared me!
I hope you noticed there was blood.
Yeah. Oh god. That's so creepy. Oh.
No leg.
Oh my gosh.
Flashbacks. Those always take however long they want in a split second. Right. It's fucking total Determinator trope right there.
What? How did he get in then?
He has the jetpack thing and he dived into it.
It didn't show it.
Yeah, I know. Budget.
Why is the Titan not biting right now?
Because he's busy enjoying the human.
Oh my god.
Your reactions are the best. Not sure, typical I felt it thing.
Yeah. Oh my god, and then it's over. Okay. I was not expecting that. Oh my god.
I'll admit, even though I've seen like a lot of the scenes from these, I wasn't expecting them to be put together in that exact way. Nor did I expect it to be so abrupt that everyone is just like...
I know, I was like, okay, main character, you're probably going to live for a little bit. Main character, you're probably going to live for a bit. Why is Armin already being eaten? Oh, okay, he's alive, but then... What? Okay.
And I just fucking teleports in there because he's such a Terminator.
I don't even know what to say. I don't have any comments. I need to process a little bit. I don't even know what to process.
Like for the first episode, it was supposed to be a preview of how much this show just fucks with everyone, but now it
Man, it took like a 2-episode semi-break. Like the 4th episode is a tad break just until the very end. But then all of a sudden you're jumping right back into it. Oh my gosh. I have to remember what happened in the beginning because I keep thinking about the end. The information about the Titans. Okay, I can focus on that.
Yeah, it was really helpful to finally get that.
I really liked
Granted,
that.
I knew all of it, but that's...
Yeah, I really liked that. And, yeah.
I feel like that's a good spot because it kind of reaches the point where this is exactly when, as the viewer, you'd be like, okay, give me that damn information now, because I can't keep dealing with the... Because you can't really go into a battle and know what the hell they're doing, really, unless you've been told that, so...
And it's like just enough new information that you'd be okay without more information for a while. So,
Still didn't explain how Titans survive. They just kind of go with this assumption of they don't eat, but for all they know, they could.
Yeah, I mean, how often are you going to be out there with people being able to study them?
Yeah, so the Titans seem to be very drawn towards picking out humans. I mean, they do it with great precision.
Yeah, I know.
Like, you'd expect them to be fucking dumb really retarded, like, dumb, and then they just...
I mean, it could just be like an instinctual thing.
Well, exactly, yeah, like a predatorial animal. Like, you don't expect a praying mantis to be intelligent, but damn it, there's a fly, and it will snatch it with great grace and dexterity. And that's kind of what's happening here. Is like you forget that these things have freaking monkey capabilities of grabbing things.
You see them walking so slow that you don't think about it, and then all of a sudden in this episode they're like so fast, and you're like, where did that come from?
I think that's actually something really that they did well, because like if you consider, I mean, the closest thing really to this is zombie genre, like she keeps indicating, and I wouldn't have agreed with that before, but the more I think about it, the more I think that makes sense. And like, to compare it back to zombies, you usually get ones that are slow and lumbering perpetually.
It depends.
Or ones that are extremely like fast and nimble perpetually. But this is like, they lumber around until the moment where they want to eat you, and then they're just like... Yeah. This is something that I really like, though, in shows. The thing is, like, I kind of know where this is going, so it doesn't have as strong of an impact on me, but especially if I was watching this from the first go, my thoughts right now would be, okay, everyone's freaking dying, and more importantly, I'd have actual doubts about who the long-term main characters would be. Yeah. Because Aaron just got freaking eaten, alright? Like,
if I didn't know about the spoiler that I mentioned earlier, then I would have thought that he would, you know...
Yeah, he'd be gone, because, like...
So it's like...
Because it seems like a gritty and realistic enough show they could do that.
I mean, they killed off the guy, too, the first one who died, in their group. He was sort of...
He had a name. He had Thomas.
No, yeah, but he was also mentioned he was one of the groupies that they had. So that was kind of a significant character, sort of, that died. Yeah. And so that's 2, if we're including Aaron, at the very least.
And that's one thing, like, on the one hand, basically this show gets closer to my ideal. I'd like to see a show someday where you really never know exactly who the main character is going to be. You have a bunch that you can get attached to, and they die off throughout. At the same time, it's really not, because like once you know certain main characters, you kind of feel like there's almost certain... Like, I don't expect, for instance, Mikasa or Armin, or realistically even Aaron, to end up dead permanently at any point of time. Because, like, just knowing... I mean, even...
but what shocked me, though, is that Armin... was almost killed, and like for a moment, for a long span until like the flashback scene, because I'm like, oh, then he's gonna be saved. But for a moment when I saw him be eaten, I'm like, this is so early. I mean, I've seen so much fan art of him. I feel like he's kind of a big character. Yeah. And then all of a sudden but then, you know, he gets saved, and then Aaron. Yeah. I mean, he freaking loses a leg and then an arm, and...
That was great, too, by the way, because that Titan just jumps up and just bites it off midair.
Scared the crap out of me.
Now, that is obscene. Like, a grab, normally, that's like human fastness when they're good reflexes. But it's like freaking... You're not going to find a human, like, jumping up and taking a bite out of food in midair and successfully pulling that off, except, you know, with training. Like, I thought that was, like... That's something that I respect in shows, if they're willing to kill off characters that seem important, because... While that's something that might lose you fans if they get attached and they never can actually expect anyone to survive, and I think that makes for a more realistic show, especially if you're going for a dark kind of, this is a crap sack world sort of scenario, which they're definitely doing. So I think doing that really strongly emphasizes that reality of the world.
The part with, I'm not sure if that's the king because they refer to him as a lord, but I'm not sure if that's just the translation.
One of the royalty dudes or whoever.
Yeah. It was just kind of funny to see that he was so intent on saving himself, and just, I mean, it makes you like look back at that whole sacrificing of so much of their population back when they lost Maria, and they sent all those people out because of the food shortage. It's just like, you get to see like the faces behind who make that decision, and it's like, yeah. There's nothing really more to say about that.
See, well, there's two funny things there. One, you can tell it's blind panic because it's not like he even really necessarily believes that the guy's going to be more capable of protecting him or anything else. I mean, if of course maybe he doesn't believe the thing he said, but he said, you can't even win a chess match. What good do you expect to do out there on the front lines? And it's like, well, if you genuinely believe that, then what good do you expect him to do protecting you?
But I don't know. I feel like it's just a denial in his mind.
Exactly. It's a panicked, like, oh my God,
I need something.
My world is collapsing because
I need to grab on to whatever I can to protect me and only me.
Yeah. Of course, the comical kind of not very cliche breaking, but still amusing thing of, oh hey, the officer standing behind the Lord at the time that this happened, the royalty guy, and he's like, yeah, well, see, on the battlefield he doesn't have to hold back. It's just like so hilarious because it's like, yeah, I'm sure that the Lord guy never thinks about there's a political privilege situation here, and the commander could well be losing just for the and he gets pissed about it too, which is great because it's like, how dare you insinuate that I win chess because he holds back.
I wonder, or I don't know if this is actually going to be like a thing that will happen, but it's somewhat sort of a theory that, or just what would be really funny to see is that if Aaron, when he does come back, if he is like an intelligent enough Titan that he would then go after other Titans. Just like see if that his personality and his brain went into this new form of his, and he just, that'd be kind of funny. I don't know if they're gonna do that, but it'd be kind of funny.
That's one thing that might be believable with it, is because he has such a deep-seated hatred.
I know. That's the only reason why I'm bringing this up is because of that only. Is if he wasn't so passionate, then it's like, okay, then he's probably just going to be another one.
That would have been funny. That's how it turned out. Like, you get eaten as a Titan, and like a month later, a Titan
Maybe
gets
that's
pooped
why
out.
they're little Titans at first, and then they grow up to be adult Titans. Maybe.
We come up with great theories. You have any thoughts on the giant Titan disappearing?
Oh, God!
Colossal Titan?
I totally forgot! I thought of this little funny joke connection thing earlier, and now this is kind of confirming it. Those giant Titans. First of all, that anatomy. Okay, come on, guys. It's freaking muscle, alright? You don't have to worry about the skin. You can at least get the head the right size.
Yeah, but I feel like that's justified because Titans are all deformed anyway. They're all weird.
But that one is so like realistically accurate otherwise, for the most part.
Maybe.
And so why would you make it have like a tiny head in some shots and then a normal sized head in other shots? That's what I'm getting at. Because it appeared in like a bolt of lightning and then it disappeared. Magical girl Titan. That's what I'm going for.
What does it do? Like,
oh come on! It's like special like magical makeup sort of thing.
Yeah,
it's
Titan
like
muscle power makeup. And it does a little something, he does a twirly and it becomes it's like muscle fibers.
Sparkle space background as it's like dancing around and like shining like.
Someone should do fan art of that.
It needs to be an animation though. It needs to be an animation, and it could be like Princess Tutu, where, because it's the Princess Tutu city, so he could be wearing like her outfit and then just like prancing around. You know?
Okay, that's.
I have to do fan art of that.
I understand that.
Okay. If any of you guys who watch my art videos also watch this, then you should probably expect to see something.
I want
an
animated video. I want you like.
No, I can't animate. Okay, I'm not an animator.
No, but you can draw a bunch of frames that are still, and then you put them together.
So much effort. I'd rather just do a still. Okay. Anyway, so, I think that's it. I think we're done. I think we're good. Are we good?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I had to do outro. Okay, so, thanks for watching, and we'll have the next episode up, I think it's Friday, at this schedule that I'm going at right now. But anyway, see you guys next time. Bye!